I really didn't want to do this, but I'm gonna invite you to my wedding because you're my mom. But you better not do anything to embarrass me. Just sit in the corner and keep quiet. Is that clear, Mom?
Tim, how can you talk to me like that? I'm your mother.
I'm so glad that I can finally cut ties with you. This is the end for us.
Wait, what are you talking about? The end of what?
I was so darn unlucky to be raised by a single mom like you. It would have been so nice to have a dad, you know? I have no idea what I did to deserve to be born as your child.
I didn't know that you thought about me like that.
Oh, I absolutely hated being your child. We were always living paycheck to paycheck because I didn't have a dad. All my friends had both of their parents, and they all seemed so much better off than me. Everything was so unfair. My life was terrible from the very day I was born.
I'm really sorry that you feel that way, Tim. I really did try my best to make you happy, though. We should be celebrating the fact that you're finally getting married to a wonderful woman, too, and not dwell on the past, right? I was so happy when I first heard that you were gonna get married.
It's not like I'm getting married to make you happy. I'm doing this for my own happiness.
Yes, of course. You should always prioritize your own happiness over mine.
The only reason I'm inviting you to the wedding is because everyone's gonna ask questions if none of my family attend.
Oh, then I'm sorry that I'm gonna have to attend alone. I'm sure that your dad is watching us from heaven. I know for sure that he'd be delighted that you're getting married.
Oh, stop it with that kind of crap. He's dead. He is not watching over me or anything.
What is the matter with you? Why are you in such a bad mood today?
Oh, shut up. I've always been like this. You just never paid attention to me.
Did I do something to upset you? Please, tell me what's wrong.
Your existence is what upsets me. Just talking to you makes me so angry.
I know that we didn't have an easy life, but I managed to get you to graduate from college.
So you're saying that I should be grateful for that? Everything always has to be about you, doesn't it? This is why I hate you.
Please don't use that kind of language toward me. We only have each other as family. We should be taking care of each other, and you know I love you, Tim.
I'm about to start a family of my own. I have no need for you anymore. You're completely worthless to me now. I don't ever want to see you again, ever.
Does that mean you're gonna cut ties with me completely then?
Yes, you're gonna be completely alone from now on, and see if I care. You've always looked forward to seeing your grandchildren, right?
Yes, I'm still looking forward to that day so much.
Well, too bad. I am never gonna let you meet my children when they're born. I'm not gonna send you photos of them either.
Please, tell me what is going on. I promise I'll apologize to you if I did something to upset you.
Apologizing to me isn't gonna heal the wounds I suffered growing up as your child.
Did I really make you suffer that much? It's not like we were living in poverty. I actually think that we lived a pretty good lifestyle.
You can't seriously be saying that, Mom. All of my friends went on vacation abroad during the summer. Their parents bought them so many nice clothes and all that.
I guess we didn't have the money to go on vacation abroad, but we went on plenty of vacations nearby, didn't we? And I didn't buy you expensive clothes because I didn't think it was necessary for high school kids.
All the other kids were allowed to eat out on the weekends, but I always had to go home to eat your gross food.
I just didn't want you eating out every single day. I gave you money from time to time to eat out with your friends, did I not?
Most importantly, everyone else had a dad.
That's not something I could do anything about, Tim, and you know that. Your dad passed away because of a fatal illness. What could I have done,
Well, maybe he wouldn't have died if you had noticed how sick he was earlier. You're the reason why he's no longer alive. It's all your fault. You're just the best at ruining everyone's lives, Mom.
Tim, how dare you say that to me? Do you not think about how this makes me feel?
Oh, just shut up already. I want you to suffer. If what I said hurt your feelings, then that's what I want.
Please, stop. We shouldn't be arguing right before your wedding. You're gonna be married next week. You should be looking forward to the new chapter of your life. You better not be showing this kind of attitude to your fiancé.
Stop telling me what I should and shouldn't do. I am not going to listen to you.
Hello, my name is Mary, and I'm 50 years old. I gave birth to Tim when I was 24 years old. The three of us, me, my late husband, and Tim, were living a very happy life together until everything started falling apart. My husband passed away from an illness when Tim was just 5 years old. He was diagnosed with stage 3 cancer, and the doctors were unable to do anything. It took us all by surprise because he seemed perfectly healthy until the diagnosis. I never ended up getting remarried after my husband passed away, and all I did was do my best in raising my son as a single mother. There were times when I wanted to cry and just give up. There were plenty of times when I wished that my husband was still alive. But I still tried my very best to raise my son by myself. I sacrificed so much for his sake. So I was shocked to find out how he really felt about me. When I first heard that he was getting married, I was so happy. It felt like a huge reward for raising him all by myself. Unfortunately, all of my joy was shattered with just a few harsh words from him, and the worst day of my life was to come soon. Tim, what was that speech you just gave everyone?
What? I just wrote down everything that I felt towards you in that letter to you. It's how I really feel about you.
You said that being raised by me was worse than living in hell. And that you didn't feel a single bit of gratitude toward me after all these years. You ended the speech by saying that you were going to cut me off and out of your life forever. There was absolutely no need to say this in front of all the wedding guests. I was completely humiliated.
Stop complaining. I was just telling you how I really felt, Mother.
You could have told me this in private.
Well, I thought it would be best if I announced it in front of everyone. I thought it would be more effective this way.
Do you not realize that you embarrass yourself too by saying that in front of everyone?
Actually, I wasn't embarrassed at all.
All of the guests looked really uncomfortable when you were giving the speech.
I don't care what the guests thought. I was satisfied because I got to say how I really felt. You seemed really jealous when my wife handed a huge bouquet of flowers to her parents. Did you want a thank you gift? I bet you were hoping that you would get something from me. My gift to you was that speech.
You didn't have to do that to me, Tim. Anyway, are you heading to the after party now?
Yeah, that's what I'm getting ready for now.
Well, I hope that your friends turn up.
Why wouldn't they? Everyone was really looking forward to the after party.
Well, some of your friends came to talk to me after that speech was over.
And what? What did they say to you?
They were consoling me, saying that they had no idea you were that kind of horrible person. They seemed to be very disappointed in you.
Wait, what?
They tried to cheer me up and sympathized with me, saying that I did the best I could.
I can't believe you acted like a victim so that you could be consoled. This is my wedding. I don't need you trying to take the spotlight from me.
What did you expect? Did you think that I would just sit around with a smile after that speech you gave to me?
Yeah, that's exactly what I expect. You're my mom.
Well, make yourself clear already. Which is it?
What are you talking about now?
Am I your mom or not? You were saying that you were going to cut ties with me earlier.
You might be my biological mom, but I don't actually think of you as my mom.
You're not making any sense at all. Listen, I am still your mother, no matter what.
No, I don't want you in my life at all. I don't want you seeing or talking to my wife or her relatives either.
That's not possible. I've been invited to have dinner with your wife's parents tonight.
Why the hell are you going then? You need to politely decline the offer, you idiot.
I thought that it would be very rude to decline the kind offer, didn't I?
Don't you dare go to dinner with them. Why does a failure of a parent like you have to talk with them anyway? You are just gonna embarrass us if you go.
So, now it's come to the point where you're calling me a failure?
There is nothing wrong with calling you that. It's the truth after all.
I can't believe that you've changed this much. You used to be so kind and gentle when you were younger. I still treasure those memories that I had with you when you were younger.
Now shut your mouth. I don't have a single good memory with you at all.
That's very sad to hear, Tim.
And whose fault is that?
Well then, fine. If it makes you happy, then let's cut ties. You don't have to have anything to do with me going forward.
Good. I have no intention of taking care of you when you get old, so don't expect me to come and help you. I also never want to see your face ever again. Is that clear?
Yes, I understand what it means to cut ties with someone, Tim. Thank you.
Good.
I wonder where I went wrong in raising you.
I doubt you did anything right. None of it was right. And thanks to that, I've been through hell.
Well, I don't know what to say anymore.
I'm gonna be late for this after party.
Okay, well, you'd better get going then. Goodbye, Tim.
How could this happen to me?
Tim, is this to me? Why are you messaging me?
This is all your fault. You just keep on ruining my life, don't you?
What did I do wrong this time, then?
Everyone was mad at me at the after party. It wasn't fun at all. They all told me how wrong I was. It was so humiliating. It's meant to be my wedding day.
Oh, I see.
They told me that I went way too far with the speech that I gave. I even got told I should apologize to you.
I'm glad that you've managed to surround yourself with some wonderful friends, then.
My wife even said that she wants to rethink our marriage. Why is this happening to me? All I did was cut ties with you, the garbage idiot of a mom that you are.
I was actually eating dinner with your wife's parents just now.
I thought I told you to not go. I can't believe that you didn't listen to me.
I did try to say no, but they just insisted to have a conversation with them.
Well, what did they say to you then?
They told me that they were disappointed, but they were also glad that they managed to see who you truly are inside.
They would have never said that about me, and they love me.
They were also saying that they're not going to give their precious daughter away to someone like you. You and Michelle don't have any children yet, so it's not too late.
You're lying, right? They didn't really say that. We literally just had our wedding day today.
I think they're going to ask you to leave Michelle alone and pay for the entire wedding fee since you ruined it for them.
Wait, what? Why? We're splitting the fees. If anything, I thought they would be paying for it.
Who was the one that ruined the wedding by embarrassing themselves in front of everyone? Aren't you the one that ruined the day for everyone here?
Why is everyone making such a big deal out of this? All I did was cut ties with you. It's nothing to cry about.
I can't believe that you don't even know what you did wrong, Tim. I really didn't mean to raise you like this. I guess I spoiled you too much because you didn't have a father?
Stop talking like this is all my fault. You don't know how difficult my life's been. I knew that we didn't have much money, so I chose the cheapest college that I could find. I never had enough pocket money, but I didn't keep asking for more and more.
Well, you should have told me about it. I might have been able to do something about it.
Even the wedding fees were going to be paid by Michelle's parents. You couldn't pay a single cent of the wedding fees.
Listen, Tim, I was the one that paid for the entire wedding. I told Michelle's family to keep it a secret from you, so that's why you didn't know about it.
Wait, what did you just say?
To be honest with you, I had enough money to send you to any college that you wanted to go to. You could have talked to me about it if you weren't happy about your choices.
I don't believe you at all. Where did you have that kind of money?
Your dad had a lot saved up, and I also got money from his life insurance.
So, we had money all of this time? Why did you never tell me about it? I could have bought so many things during high school then. I could have been one of the popular kids.
I knew that it would be bad if I told you about it during high school. You would have turned out less humble and spoiled. Although I guess I should have thought about it more now.
You could have at least given me a little more back then. Oh my god! What the hell did you do?
I didn't want you to waste his money on insignificant things like that. Still, I promised that I would use all the money that your dad left behind for your sake when I needed to. For example, I used some of it when you decided to get your driver's license and to pay for your college fees.
Well, you should have told me about this. Why did you keep this a secret from me for so long? I would have never made that speech at the wedding if I had known about this.
So, that means the only thing you care about is if I have money or not. I went through a lot of pain giving birth to you. I've loved and cared for you since the day you were born. There has not been a single day where I haven't thought about you. But now you've completely left me devastated. It feels like all my efforts has been for nothing. I don't want to believe that an evil human being like you is my son.
Did you just say that you don't want me to be your son? So you're saying that you want to cut ties with me or something?
What are you talking about? You were the one that told me that you wanted to cut ties with me in the first place.
That was only because I thought you had no money. Things are different if you're rich.
Oh my god, Tim. Someone like you, who can't accept his mother's love, doesn't deserve to start a family. There is no way you're going to be able to make your wife and future child happy at this rate. This is exactly what your wife's parents think about you as well.
So what's gonna happen to me then?
You guys are going to get a divorce right away.
We literally just had our wedding. I am not getting a divorce the very next day. I even invited my boss and coworkers to the wedding. What am I meant to say to them when I go back to work tomorrow if I get divorced already?
I know that they were there. Your boss even came to talk to me once the wedding was over.
What did he say to you?
He was saying that you're a competent and reliable worker, and he had high hopes for you in the future. But that he was so disappointed to see the kind of person you could be. He looked a bit ashamed and sad talking about you, you know? I was so embarrassed to hear that directly from your boss as well. But I also know that everyone came to talk to me to console me and support me. I am really grateful that they all had my back.
I'm not gonna get fired, am I? This is a job that I finally managed to find after countless failed interviews.
Well, it's not like you caused trouble to the company, so I doubt you'd get fired. There is a possibility that you might get transferred or demoted, though.
Wait, what? I like it here. I don't want to get transferred.
It's not for sure yet. It's just that the boss was asking me if you hated the hot weather or cold weather more. I thought that he might be hinting a move for you.
Oh, you have got to be kidding me. I work at the main office of the company. The salary is meant to be the highest at this office, too. The rest of the offices are all in the countryside.
Well, this is none of my business now, is it? I hope you won't get demoted or transferred, and that's that.
So you're seriously gonna abandon your own child? I don't even have a dad. I am gonna be completely alone.
It's interesting to see how quickly you've changed your mind. You were the one that tried to abandon me first. You humiliated me in front of all your wedding guests and tried to cut ties with me.
Oh, please, Mom, you can't abandon me as well. I've lost all of my friends and wife in the past 24 hours. You're all that I have left now. Oh, please don't go.
I was the one who raised you, and it turns out I didn't do as good of a job as they thought I did. I have to take responsibility for it too.
If you're planning to take responsibility, then help me out. Just give me money so that I can get my life back together.
You're an adult already. Stop depending on me for everything.
But you just said you'd take responsibility.
I have nothing left that I can teach you. I tried my best, but you never seem to listen to anything I say. You're on your own now. You're just gonna have to learn from your mistakes. Maybe you'll finally start to realize what you've done wrong once you suffer. Everything that happens to you is a consequence of your actions, Tim.
What am I meant to do, though? My life is falling apart. I've lost my wife, my friends, my job, and now I'm about to lose my only family?
You only have yourself to blame for that. Don't come and see me until the day you can admit that you were the one at fault for everything that happened here.
How is any of this my fault, though? I don't understand.
You ruined the entire wedding, Tim. A wedding that cost a total of $30,000.
The wedding cost $30,000? You know that I can't pay that. My life's at rock bottom right now.
Yeah, and so what?
Maybe if I sell all the wedding gifts we received, I can pay that.
Are you an idiot? You don't deserve to accept any of those gifts after what you did. Your wife has already started to return all the gifts to the guests.
Then that means I really don't have any money.
I also told your boss that you absolutely hate the cold weather.
Oh no, that means I'm gonna get sent to the northern office in the middle of nowhere. My coworker that transferred from that office branch said that the working conditions there are hellish. I heard that he had to work overtime every single day.
Well, tough luck.
Mom, I am really sorry for what I did at the wedding. I really regret it now. Please forgive me. My life is crumbling apart and I need you.
Well, that's great to hear. I think that you need to start being more independent. I'm going to get going now. Goodbye, Tim.
Mom, don't go.
Rumors about what Tim had done at his wedding spread through his company like wildfire. His boss transferred him to an office in the countryside near the Canadian borders, which meant it was freezing cold every day. On top of his regular office work, he now has extra work to do outdoors. I heard his day starts off by shoveling the snow off the roads outside their office. Tim has always hated the cold ever since he was little, so that's some punishment for him, right? He has also slowly started to pay me back for the wedding fees that he owes. He's been sending me $500 a month, and it looks like at this rate it's going to take over 5 years for him to pay me back. Anyway, more important than that, I just hope he learns his lesson from this and tries to be a better human being. I actually received a letter and a small gift from him the other day, which was thoughtful of him. It seems like he's slowly starting to show me the kind and gentle Tim that he used to be when he was a kid.
Brandon, are you there? I just got a call from one of your teachers that you were going to apply for college. Is that really true? Mom, we've talked about this so many times now. Do you really just never listen to me when I try to say anything to you? Well, I just didn't think that you were really serious about going when you kept bringing it up. Well, I kept bringing it up because I am serious about going. This is something that I really have my heart set on. If that's really the case, then I already told you that I just don't see it happening at all. But why? Why not? You haven't given me one good reason why I shouldn't go. Can't you just tell me why? Honey, you know that I am just a single mother, and the fact of the matter is that I don't have all that much money. If you go to college, all you'll be doing is hurting me. Don't you realize that? Well, I was planning on applying to a bunch of scholarships, and I've already got a few offers for some as well. And are they going to cover the full cost? Because if they aren't, then I want to know who'll be paying for the tuition. I hadn't thought that far ahead, I guess. But I still really want to do this. See? You don't even know what to do if you don't have enough money to pay for everything. How can you say that you're ready to go to college like this? So you mean there really is no way that you'd ever want to help me get into college? You're never going to support me on this. Of course I'm not supporting you on this. Just paying for the application was a waste of money. You shouldn't have even bothered. Why do you want to go to college so badly anyway? And it better be more than because all your friends are going. You do realize how expensive it is to go, don't you? No, Mom. I want to go to school to study economics. I've thought about this already. Excuse me. You want to study economics? Since when does my son care about the economy? It's what I want to study. I want to learn more about it. You see? You don't know a single thing about why you really even want to go in the first place. There's no hope for you at all. Please, Mom. I just need a little help. I really, really want to go. And what about your job right now? Just what are you going to do about that if you start going to school? I was thinking that I probably quit so I could just really focus on my studies. But something tells me that you don't like that idea. Of course I don't like that idea. How do you expect to pay your way through life if you're not working? I understand that, Mom. But I've been working for a while now and I have a lot of money saved up. So please, what's wrong with me applying at least? Fine! Do whatever you want, Brandon. Just promise me that you will not quit your job. If you do that, you won't be able to support your way through this. Right. Sure. Thanks, Mom. Yeah. And don't come crying to me when you finally realize that you're not good enough to go to college, okay? Mom, come on. There's no need to say that. I promise that I really am going to do my best and make you proud that I went to college. Don't get all cocky just because this is something that you want, kid. Whose fault do you think it is that your dad left us in the first place? He's been gone 10 years and I still haven't forgiven him or you for it. Jeez. Thanks, Mom. Hey, Martin. I was talking to my mom and I think she's going to let me apply for college now. Whoa, really? That's so awesome. That means that we might end up going to the same college. That would be awesome, dude. Yeah, man. Imagine how cool it would be. Except she said that I wasn't allowed to quit my job. Wait, seriously? So you're going to work the whole time through college? Yeah, most likely. That's pretty rough, man. Do you think you're going to be able to do it? I don't know. I'll be busy for a while, I think. And I guess this also means that it's going to be tough to try out for the track and field team as well. Yeah, man, they start selecting the team the summer before the season even starts. You'd have to be at all the practices well in advance to be with them too, dude. I know, but I really want to run track here. It's been my dream, so I just somehow have to make it to the practices while working. Well, how often do you work? Like, how many days a week are you stuck at the store? Like 3 days a week, usually. And you think that you're going to be able to do that and train? Can't you talk to your mom about this so she can help you out with the money? I really doubt that she'll listen to me. I mean, this is your future we're talking about. You would hope that she would at least see that this is something you're serious about. I know, but my mom just hates me. She never takes my side for anything, and she's never supportive of what I want to do. Do you really think she's like that? I mean, you're her son. She has to want what's best for you deep down, don't you think? Your mom isn't all bad, right? You know, I've never told anyone this ever before in my entire life. But you're my best friend, and I think maybe you should know. Whoa, man. Sure. What is it? Well, my mom wasn't always like how she is. It all really started 10 years ago when my dad died. What do you mean? What happened? Well, me and my dad used to always play catch outside our house, right? Right? And one day the ball just rolled onto the streets and I was going to get it. But my dad told me that he would get it instead, so he went there to get it, and right as he did, a big truck came and hit him. Oh, man. But that's not all. Even though he told me to wait, I was still following after him. He pushed me back as the truck came and saved me. Whoa. Dude, I had no idea about any of that. That is so intense. That's so much to carry on your shoulders. And I know that my mom and dad really, really loved each other, so Mom took it really hard. I remember that while my dad was dying in the hospital, she turned to me and told me that it should have been me. I mean, that's why she hates me so much. Man, that is super heavy. I don't even know what I would do in a situation like that. So ever since then, my mom has always been so strict and harsh with me. She blames me for Dad dying a decade ago now. It's like this every day. That's horrible. No one should have to live like that. It's terrible enough that your dad died, but it was not your fault at all, man. I can't believe that she puts all of that on you. But I really do think that it was my fault. I mean, if I had just... I never should have. Oh man, I'm sorry. You didn't need all of this put onto you. No, what are you talking about? I'm really glad that you told me all about this. It makes a lot of sense now. I know that things are going to be tough for you, but we'll get through this together, dude. What are friends for, eh? Man, you're awesome. Brandon, are you there? Is everything okay? Oh, hey. What do you mean? Why wouldn't it be? Well, it's just that... Well, to be honest, you looked really, really bad today. Are you getting enough sleep? You look half dead. Oh, sleep? Yeah, I got plenty of it. Last night I managed to get a full 2 hours in. You only slept 2 hours last night? That's not good, man. Not good. Well, I had to make sure that I had some room in my schedule to do all the drills for the track team. But then I also had to get up really early the next morning for work, so I didn't sleep much. But are you still getting good grades and all that as well? I know it's rough on you, but you can't say that everything is going well, right? Honestly, I get a little worried just looking at you, dude. Don't worry, man. But yeah, maybe it's time I go and talk to my mom about how this is too much right now. Just know that you don't have to go through this alone. I can go and talk with your mom with you if you want, okay? But I don't want to waste your time on me, man. I know you have a lot on your plate, too. Well, man, come on. You know that I'm not dealing with nearly as much as you are. Just know that I'm here if you need me, okay? All right, man. Thanks. Mom, are you there? I think it's time for you and I to have a talk about something that I've been wanting to discuss for a while. Oh, great. Well, what is it? I want to ask you again to let me focus on my studies and my sports by letting me quit my job. What are you talking about? You know that you can't quit your job. Well, I've been working and studying and I am showing promise in my classes, but I can't keep running on 2 to 3 hours of sleep a day. My body is starting to reach its limits. So please, Mom, let me stop working. Did you not just read my last message? The answer is no! You have to keep doing well in classes anyway. Otherwise, you're just wasting your money for even trying to get into college. But why do you keep saying that? Why don't you believe in me? It's just not going to work for you, okay? You should be putting in all that effort into working as well as your studies. Okay, Mom. I won't quit my job. I am sorry that I even asked you. Hey, Martin. Hope your day is going all right. I talked to my mom about quitting my job and yeah, she was not having any of it. Darn, you're kidding me. I was really hoping that that was going to work. But you know, I actually talked to my parents yesterday as well. Oh, really? You did? What did you talk to them about? Are they doing okay? I talked to them about you and if there's a way we can try to help you out. Wait, what? What do you mean, help me out? I'm trying to convince them to give you money so that your mom can think that you're still working, while in reality, you can spend time studying. You can't really be serious about that, right? You think that would work? I know that it sounds crazy, but just listen to the whole plan and then tell me what you think, okay? Actually, you know what? It would just be better if you talked to my parents face to face. Let's just make that happen instead, yeah? Martin, I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm so happy that you're doing so much for me, man. But the fact of the matter is that I can't take that money from you. I simply will not accept it. I know that it might be a weird idea to get used to at first, but the fact is that my family is pretty well off and we all want to help you. But either way, I wouldn't be able to pay them back for that anyway. And more importantly, my mom would never fall for it even if we tried to get away with something like that. So I think it's best if we don't get your mom and dad's money involved here. But please tell your parents that I'm very grateful for how generous they are. Come on, man, you have got to think about this. This could be your chance. I am really worried about you. You can't keep doing this to yourself. Your body can't take much more of this. Oh, right, that reminds me. I have to start getting ready for work right now. I guess we'll talk later, man. You see? This is what I'm talking to you about. It's either work or school for you. You need to make some time to rest. What is it? What do you think you're doing calling me all of a sudden, huh? I can't talk to you. I'm too busy with other stuff. Hi, Miss Collins. It's your son, Brandon. He's collapsed. What is going on here? Is this some kind of joke or what? I'm sorry. I'm one of Brandon's friends. My name is Martin. I have his phone and I'm texting you on it now. But please come to the hospital downtown right away. It's urgent. I already told you that I'm busy. I won't be able to make it to the hospital today. This is your son that we're talking about. Aren't you Brandon's mom? Don't you care about what happens to him? What are you talking about? Of course I'm worried about my son, but I'm also just busy with other things right now. Do you even care to know why he collapsed? He fainted because he was overworking himself to earn money. And now it's the day before his finals and the track team tryouts and your son is passed out. Okay, fine. I guess I'll go to the stupid hospital or whatever. Martin, thank you so much again for everything. Especially calling the ambulance for me. Brandon, are you awake now? How are you feeling? Are you alright? Yeah, I'm a little groggy, but otherwise I really do feel fine. Do we still have time to study before we need to take our final exams? How can you be thinking about that, man? Just tell me, do we need to get studying now? There is still time, right? No, man. They're all over now. What? It isn't fair. I know you put in so much effort. Way more than anyone else, and yet this had to happen to you. Martin, please, you don't have to get upset for me. But of course I am! You don't deserve this! You deserve everything that you were working towards! I wish that too, but we can't change the past. Just make sure that you keep on studying for the both of us next year, okay? I promise to come and visit you as soon as I can, man. I hate this. This wasn't how things were supposed to go. You're going to come and visit me. Are you sure that you have time for that? Man, of course. You're my best friend. I'll always have time for you. Thanks, Martin. You don't know how much that means to me. Mom, are you there? I just thought that you might like to know that I'm awake now. I already knew that you were awake. Someone just called from the hospital and told me that you were up and about. It was just as I told you, wasn't it? You failed. You thought you had what it took to do it, but you couldn't in the end. What are you talking about, Mom? I mean that you passed out before you could take your final exams. It's too bad all your hard work came to nothing. Is that really all you have to say to me? You just want to gloat? Do you have any idea how hard I worked this year? You can't even begin to imagine. How dare you talk to your mother like that? You really need to learn some manners. And now you've wasted not just the money you paid for tuition, but the money for the doctor as well. You owe me a big apology for how much of my life you've wasted over all these years. And whose fault do you think it was that I collapsed like that? You were forcing me to work when all I wanted to do was study. Well, you don't have a choice. I'm a single mother and we need the money. You have to work for both our sakes. That isn't fair, though. Why do I have to work while you spend every day drinking and doing nothing? Do you not even think about how much money we spend on booze for you? I have had it with you. I can't take living with you like that anymore. If you have a problem with my drinking, then try looking in the mirror and asking yourself why I started. If your father hadn't died, if you hadn't killed him, my life would be so much better. Mom, no. So I think I am more than entitled to turn my anger on the one and only cause for my husband's death. And the least you can do is to make up for it and take care of me. You want to go to college and study how the economy works? Well, I'm your mother and I'm telling you to quit school, keep working, and give me money so I can live. No. I have had it with you and I am leaving you, Mom. I'm not going to take this anymore. What are you talking about now? You can't just go. Yes, I can. And the moment I graduate high school, I am going to move out of the house. Oh, really? You sure? Well, it's about time. I've been waiting to hear those words for 17 years now. If you want to cut me out of your life and go, then be my guest. But just know that I am never going to do anything to help you. I never thought that I could even count on you in the first place, so that sounds just fine to me. Well, at least you know what you're getting yourself into then, you little brat. Hey, Martin, are you there? Did you get the results back? How are they looking? I actually just sat down to take a look at them right now. Oh, I see. Well, go on. Tell me what you got. What does it say? Brandon! It says that I got in! I got into college! This is amazing! Dude, that is huge. Congrats, man. You must be proud. You worked so hard for that. Thanks, man. I am so happy and relieved right now. You have no idea. Oh, shoot. Sorry. Come on, dude. You know that you have nothing to apologize for. I'm really happy for you. I know, but I was just really hoping that we were going to get to do this together, you know what I mean? I know what you mean. I would have really liked to be opening that letter with you, but I guess fate had other ideas. So what are you going to do now? Are you going to just take a year off or keep working? Have you talked with your mom at all lately? Oh, I talked to her all right. I told her that I would be moving out of the house the moment that I turned 18. Whoa, are you serious? You're seriously going to move out of your mom's place? That is crazy! Well, she basically was halfway to throwing me out over the college stuff anyways, so it's not like I really made things all that much worse for myself. But still, to take that step and live out on your own, it's just a lot, man. But I really respect you for it. Thanks. That really means a lot. Now it's just a matter of figuring out what I want to do with my life. I think I might put college on the back burner, though. Oh, really? Do you know what you want to do in the meantime? Well, I wanted to study economics and maybe business so that I could one day run my own store. So I think I might take online courses for that. Ah, wow. Well, I respect that even more. That's awesome, dude. Well, we will see what happens when the rubber meets the road. But for now, that's what I'm thinking. Anyways, enough about that. Huge congrats to you again. Thank you, man. I really am so excited and glad that I got to share this with you. And keep me informed about whatever it is that you decide to do. I have to know. Of course I will. I'm sure that whatever it is, though, it isn't going to make my mom proud. Hello there, son. How have you been? Are you doing well? It's been so long since the two of us last got to chat, right? I'm sorry, who am I speaking to right now? What are you talking about? I just called you son. You know that it's me. You know that it's your mom. I'm sorry, but you must have me confused with someone else. I don't have a mother. What are you talking about, Brandon? You only have one mother and I'm her. But anyway, let's talk about you. I saw you all over the news. I had no idea that you were a CEO now. I hear that your company is valued to be worth around $5 million. Is that true? Well, that just goes to show what an amazing boy that you've always been. You've made me so proud. Do you know that? I know that we haven't spoken in 3 years, but I forgive you for everything. I am sure that a big CEO like you must have a really busy schedule, but I just want you to know that you're welcome to come home and visit me at any time. Oh, and by the way, there is a little thing that I wanted to talk to you about. So lately, my body has been feeling so stiff and I just don't think that I can continue working. I was wondering if you could send me some money. Like, say, $3,000 a month. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Did I say $3,000? I actually meant $5,000. That was my bad. Or, actually, why don't you tell me how much you're able to give me first? I can give you a grand total of $0.00. How does that sound? Wait, what do you mean you can't give me anything? What do I mean? What do you mean? Just who do you think you are showing up out of nowhere and asking something like that? Who do I think I am? I'm your mother, you little brat! You think you can call yourself a mother for the awful way that you raised me? If I remember correctly, I cut you off, and that was the best decision that I ever made. Honey, don't talk to me like that. Who do you think it was that helped you grow up into the man capable of starting your own company? Well, that would be Martin and his parents, actually. Who? What? I'm talking about Martin, my best friend from high school. You guys were texting each other when I collapsed way back then. Oh, right, I remember him. Yeah, he was a bit of a brat as well, wasn't he? He must have been a bad influence on you. The exact opposite, actually. It was him and his parents who took care of me after I moved out of your house when I had nowhere to go and no one else to turn to. Him and his parents gave me clothes and fed me, and I am forever grateful to them. That was the closest I'd felt to having parents of my own in years. How dare you say something like that? I am your mother. I am the one who birthed you. Never say that to me. Anyways, what do you want? I just can't physically work anymore. Oh, so you mean your alcoholism finally caught up to you? Call it whatever you want, but the fact of the matter is that I can't work anymore and I need your help. Well, I'm sorry, Mom, but that is not going to happen, so just leave me alone already. So you're going to just sit there and let your mother suffer in pain and watch her as she loses all of her money? I already told you that I don't have a mother anymore. You had your chance to be someone important to me, and you spit it back in my face every single time. But I've changed now! You have to help me. Please! I'm begging you! Nope, you're on your own. Honey, please! Who else am I meant to turn to? You're my son! Nope. You were never there for me when I needed a mother growing up. Now you're getting a taste of your own medicine. No, please. Don't leave me like this! Brandon, are you there? Brandon! After that, I blocked her number since she was blowing up my phone with her non-stop calls. I can't believe that she came back to me once I became successful in my career as the CEO of my company. All she ever wanted was my money, but I'm never going to give her what she wants after the way she treated me. My mom always made me feel like I was worthless. But I know that Dad is up there watching over me, and I know he's proud of my accomplishments too. I also owe it all to Martin and his parents for believing in me when no one else in my life did. So I'm going to carry on and reach higher goals and prove to myself that I'm worth more than what my stupid mom thinks of me. And that's that. Oh my gosh! Hi, Kenny! It's been way too long. How have you been doing? Huh? Wait, is this Gwen? Yeah, it's me. I'm over glad you remember me. It's been forever. Like the last time we saw each other was at our high school graduation, right? It's been a good couple of years now.
Wow. Yeah, you're right.
You didn't come to our class reunion last year either, right?
Yeah.
Why not? You didn't miss us?
No, that's not it. It's just my university is located in New York, you know? It's a real hassle to go back home. It's easier to stay here.
Oh, I see. Yeah, New York is pretty far from here. I see where you're coming from.
So, is that why you messaged me? Just to ask me about that?
No, of course not. It's just that I had a little favor to ask of you.
Oh, really? What is it?
I'm super sorry to ask out of the blue like this, but could you let me stay overnight at your place?
What?
If I remember right, you're still living in New York by yourself. Am I wrong?
No, you're right.
You see, I need to go to New York next week for reasons. I was hoping to be able to save some money by avoiding the hotels if I could. I checked the websites of some of those places, and they really try to squeeze every penny out of you.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. At the moment, I'm thinking I'll need to stay for 2 nights and 3 days. How about it? Is that good with you? If you'd like something in return, I have certain other ways of paying you.
Oh, man.
Well, that's a bit of a joke. Sort of. No, but for real though, it'd be a huge help if you'd let me stay over.
I really hate to say it, but I might not be able to. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, I'd imagine it's a bit tricky to deal with. You'd have a whole other person in your house.
I wouldn't necessarily mind that, but I have a girlfriend and I wouldn't want her to get the wrong idea.
Huh? You do?
Yep.
So does that mean you actually live together with her?
Nah, we haven't moved in together or anything. But she's totally the type who wouldn't allow me to let any other woman stay under my roof overnight. I'd never hear the end of it.
Yeah, sounds like it's really impossible. I wouldn't want you to get in trouble, and it'd be a hassle if I had to sneak around. I'd rather just pay for a hotel room at that point.
Yeah. Again, I'm super sorry. Honest. I'd let you stay over if I could.
Nah, it's cool. Anyway, where did you guys meet? Tell me all the deets.
At a club at my university.
Wowzers! Is she a cutie?
I definitely think so.
Really? Do you have any pics that I could see?
I mean, I do, but I won't show you.
Aw, come on. Why not? Are you teasing me?
Nah, it's just a bit embarrassing. It makes me feel self-conscious for some reason.
Boo! You're no fun. Anyways, I guess I'll keep searching for a place to stay.
Gotcha. Again, super sorry.
No, like I said, it's fine. I understand it was totes out of the blue, too. It can't be helped.
See you later.
Yeah. And if you ever come back home, shoot me a text. I'd love to meet up and chat again.
Yes, ma'am. Billy! Oh man, I got some huge news. You won't believe it. Well, Kenny, it's sure been a hot minute. Hurry up and come home already, you little rascal. Sorry about that. But I got super big news. I know it's been a while, but you just had to be the first to know. Wow, I feel honored. What's up? What's the big news? You've got me on the edge of my seat here, buddy. You know Gwen Abbott's? Oh boy, I haven't heard that name since high school. Let's see. That was the girl you were head over heels for like 4 years straight. You never asked her out, so you were just pining hardcore for her without making any moves until graduation. Yes, you got that absolutely right. So what about her? You've been thinking about her again recently? Sort of. She just sent me a text over WhatsApp like 10 minutes ago. She was asking me if she could stay over at my house for a couple of nights. Whoa, what? Talk about unexpected. I wouldn't have thought she'd ask that of you. Yeah, it was super out of the blue too. I could barely process it. I thought I might have been dreaming. Have you heard anything about her recently? Any rumors? No, haven't even seen hide nor tail of her either. Like, after we graduated high school, we went on two totally different paths, so I really haven't heard any information about her. Should have guessed. But good for you, man. If she's willing to stay overnight at your place, that means she's totally fine having a little fun, if you catch my drift. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I turned her down. Wait, what? Seriously? Why would you let the opportunity of a lifetime slip through your fingers like that? Is this what all your pining amounts to? No, it's just that I have a girlfriend right now. What? I had no idea. Well, you should have said that to me. Sorry. So how long have you guys been dating? About half a year now. Oh, 6 months. It's been a while. You serious about her? Yeah, I think so. Is she cute? Yeah, she's pretty alright looking. Oh, more than Gwen. Oof, I feel really bad saying this. But Gwen is just way too perfect. It's almost not fair to compare the two. Gwen's always been on a different level. But like I said, my current girlfriend's cute in her own right. Yeah, I figured. It's pretty rare to find girls half as cute as Gwen. Aye, now there's the rub. So you really turned a girl that cute down? Yeah. Believe me, it hurt my bones. A part of me really wanted to say yes. What a waste! God, I know, right? Tell me about it. I'm not a strong man. If I were you, I would have kept my mouth shut and taken her in anyway. No, trust me, I did consider it for a moment too. But in the end, I want to stay loyal to my girlfriend. Things were gonna get awkward if she finds out I betrayed her. What a good guy you are. You're a 1 in a million. But that makes me wonder what's up with Gwen. Like, why did she hit you up out of the blue like this? What's going on? Yeah, that's the biggest mystery of all. I've been wondering that myself ever since we ended our conversation. She was pretty vague about her reason for coming here, too. Is it just for leisure? Or for business? I don't even know if she works or anything. If she's here for leisure, it's only to go on a trip alone. But if she's coming with a friend or something, that'd mean finding a place to stay for them, too. You've got a good point there. Well, I guess there's no point thinking about this. She's not gonna stay the night here, so unless I ask her directly, I might have to live with not knowing. Man, it really is such a waste. Oh well, no biggie. Well, I'm lying, it's a huge biggie, but I need to cope somehow. It just wasn't meant to be, you know? There's a reason for everything. I'll live it up with my current girlfriend and enjoy what I have. Now that's the spirit. Don't let it get to you too bad, alright, man? Hell yeah. And I'll definitely let you know whenever I'm back in town again. Looking forward to that.
Hey, Kenny.
What's up?
This is just a what-if scenario, but if I was cheating on you behind your back, what would you do?
What?
Would you be sad about it?
Wait, are you cheating on me?
Nah, again, it's just a what-if. Like one of those trust exercises.
Of course I'll be sad. Isn't that obvious?
Yeah, that's a pretty normal reaction. Makes sense.
So, why are you asking something like that? It's a bit out of the blue, isn't it?
I just wanted to see if you really love me or not.
Huh, okay. I know you might have wanted to tease me a little, but for real, talking about something like that makes me depressed. I don't even want to think about it.
Sorry. I know you're head over heels for me.
Yeah. So, when are we going to meet up tomorrow again?
Tomorrow?
Yeah. Didn't we have plans to go on a date tomorrow? I don't think I got the date wrong.
Oopsies. Really? Sorry, I can't make it tomorrow.
Huh? Seriously?
When did we make those plans? I don't remember.
2 weeks ago?
Whoa, that long ago?
Yeah.
Couldn't you have sent me a reminder ahead of time then?
What?
I mean, duh, of course I'm going to forget.
But weren't you the one who said you wanted to go out on a date somewhere? You're the one who made the plans in the first place. No matter what, shouldn't you have at least kept the day open?
You do know that I'm super forgetful, right? It's kind of my fatal flaw. We've been together long enough that you should be well aware of that. So, if we're going to have plans soon, I need you to send me a reminder ahead of time. Doesn't matter if I made the plans or not. I'll have forgotten that too.
So when exactly should I do that next time?
Never mind that. Just know that I definitely can't make it tomorrow no matter what.
What kind of plans do you have tomorrow? Are they that important?
I'm going to hang out with someone.
With who?
A friend.
Then couldn't you just cancel your plans with them?
I mean, I promised them and I'd hate to break a promise.
But we made plans way before this.
So, shouldn't the most recent plans take priority?
What planet are you living on where that's true? Normally, the plans that were made first take priority.
Why are you getting so hostile?
I think that's my line here. If you accidentally book two things on the same day like this, shouldn't you at least be apologizing?
I'm not doing anything wrong. What use is there in doing that?
What? But you are!
No, I'm not. Anyways, you're being a real downer right now, and I'm not in the mood to talk to you. I'm going to hang out with my friend tomorrow, and that's final.
Whatever.
Oh, that was amazing! I had such a good time. You're nothing like my boyfriend.
Huh? What is this? Amy? Hey, pick up! Amy!
What's up with all these phone calls? I woke up to like 50 notifications from you. You totally blew up my phone.
Of course. Tell me, what exactly was that text you sent me?
What are you talking about? I didn't send you a WhatsApp last night.
Don't act dumb. It seems you've already realized your mistake and deleted those messages. But I took a screenshot, so I have proof right in front of me. So, who was that supposed to have gone to instead of me?
Dunno. Don't remember.
I know exactly who. It was meant for your lover, wasn't it? I don't know whether or not you were just drunk, but that doesn't matter. I was definitely not supposed to see that. You're cheating on me. You were asking me that weird question a couple of days ago, and I couldn't get it out of my head because it rubbed me the wrong way. But with this, it's just about confirmed. You've been caught red-handed. Admit it already.
Let's break up.
Excuse me?
If you're doubting me this much, I'd rather we just break up.
Why?
I'm just saying that clearly you don't trust me. Your own girlfriend. And a relationship without trust might as well not exist.
What's with that haughty attitude?
Bye!
Look, I don't care if you want to break up, but at least apologize to me.
What's the point in doing that if we're not gonna make up?
Whatever, I don't care.
Great! Bye!
Hey, Gwen. Have you already figured out where you're going to be staying when you come to New York?
Nope. I'm in a bit of a pickle here. Like, I have been trying to find a cheap hotel, but a lot of them are far from the train station and in kind of bad areas.
Would you like to stay with me?
What? Really?
Yep.
But don't you have a girlfriend? Is that really okay?
Used to. We broke up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. She canceled our date to spend time with her lover instead. I confirmed it when she sent me some messages in the middle of the night. Well, not really me, I guess. She meant to send it to her lover, but I suppose she was too drunk to realize it was going to me. There, she told him that he was better than me.
Wowzers, that's harsh.
She really is a piece of garbage. Can't believe I wasted 6 months of my life on her. She literally made those plans herself. She told me she wanted to go on a date on a specific day, so I got some time off from my job to make room in my schedule. I feel so bad for you. You deserve better. Oh, I'm sorry for dumping all this on you. The wounds are still kind of fresh is all, and I haven't talked to anyone else about this yet. But still, maybe this was a blessing in its own right. I mean, it means you can stay with me now. You wanted to stay for 2 nights and 3 days, right? Honestly, you're welcome here as long as you want, so that's no problem with me. My apartment's pretty small, though, and I only have a single bed. But my sofa's one of those convertible types where it can become a bed, so we can both sleep.
Oh. Can't we sleep on the bed, though?
What?
Even if it's a single bed, I think we can sleep if we squeeze ourselves in.
Oh, it's not like I'm totally against the idea, but I might not be able to hold myself back.
From what?
I mean, you know, read between the lines.
Oh, don't worry. You don't need to.
What?
We're both single, so there's no reason to hold ourselves back, is there? Besides, I'm totally fine if it's with you.
Oh man, don't tease me. If you say that, I really might make a move on you.
I'm totally fine if you do.
Wait, what? Really?
To tell you the truth, I never had any plans in New York.
What?
I just wanted to see you again.
Huh? What? This isn't computing.
I heard from my friends that apparently you liked me back in high school, didn't you?
Yeah.
And when I heard that, it made me so happy. To be honest, I had a bit of a crush on you too.
For real?
Yeah, really.
But you had a boyfriend back then, didn't you?
Yeah. I was dating an older guy from our school back then, but to be honest, I didn't even like him that much.
What? I had no idea.
He treated me with such kindness and care, so I just couldn't bring myself to betray him. But no matter how long I dated him, I couldn't like him that way. So if you had asked me out, I think I might have wound up together with you instead.
Aw, man. Really? I should have had more confidence in myself.
When I heard that you thought that our feelings weren't mutual, I had to set the record straight. I had to let you know. So that's the real reason I came out of the blue to ask if I could stay over.
Wow. I had no idea.
Now that you know all this, are you still okay with me staying over?
Hell yeah. If anything, this makes me even more eager.
Yippee! I'm so happy!
But I do have one condition.
What is it?
I want us to sleep together in the same bed.
Oh, you. Didn't I propose that idea first?
Guess that settles it then.
That means we can definitely have some fun.
Oh man. It's like a dream come true. I can't believe this is happening.
Aw, I'm glad to hear that.
How long were you planning on staying again?
I was planning on coming over sometime on Friday night and leave on Sunday night.
Only 3 days, huh?
Yeah, I thought it was a bit short too, so I'm actually looking into an overnight bus right now.
Seriously?
I mean, I just want to see you as soon as possible.
Do you have a part-time job or something?
It's just a temp job, so my schedule's pretty flexible.
This is just way too perfect.
Once I figured out the time, I'll let you know.
Gotcha. I'll be waiting. I have an announcement. Huh? Me and Gwen have started dating. Yo, say what? Get out of here, man. I'm so happy for you. How did that happen anyway? First of all, my girlfriend cheated on me, so we broke up. Because of that, I messaged Gwen back saying it was okay for her to stay over. Then we talked and found out we both had feelings for each other. With that, I definitely was okay with her coming over here. Then she stayed here for a few days, and during that time, we decided we should start dating. I just said goodbye to her a little while ago. Wow, way to go, man. I can't believe she felt the same way. Yeah, I totally didn't expect that. Well, she stayed at your place, didn't she? Does that mean you had a little fun together, if you know what I mean? Even we humans can behave like wild animals, huh? Seems like you went all out. That was like the happiest 3 days of my life.
Man, you're one lucky dude. It was awesome. So now what? You guys are in a long-distance relationship now? Yep. It's a little sad, but it seems like she'll come and visit me every once in a while. I'm jealous. And I'll also go back home every once in a while, so when I do, let's have a drink. Nah, don't worry about me. Focus on your little girlfriend when you get here. Thanksies. Oh man, shut up. But seriously, congratulations. Thank you.
Hey, Kenny. I was in the wrong. Please get back together with me.
Excuse me?
To be honest, my new boyfriend cheated on me. And I finally realized for the first time just how painful it is to be cheated on. And I did that to you. I'm very sorry. I'll never cheat on you ever again. So please get back together with me.
I have a girlfriend now, so no can do.
What?
So don't bother apologizing.
Wait, you're kidding, aren't you?
No, I'm not. Anyway, bye.
No! Don't leave me! I don't want to break up! I don't have anyone else but you! You're the only one who loves me!
Hell if I care, idiot. After I blocked her, she was still determined to try and get back together with me. But 2 weeks after that, it seemed she found a new man, so she became too busy to keep stalking me. As for my relationship with Gwen, we were long distance the entire time we were in college. But after she graduated, she went to try and find a job that's based in New York for me. So once we became working members of society, we started living together in New York. If all goes well, I hope to marry her and continue to live a happy life together.
Thanks for watching! If you made it this far, give this video a like and subscribe to see more content just like this. Also, don't forget to leave us your thoughts in the comments section below. What did you think? Be sure to let us know. We're looking forward to your responses. See you next time!